Hey there, all classical beer lovers. Welcome to another beer review. Tonight we are taking a look at a beer or an ale which many people around the world would regard as a classical ale. We are going to the UK, of course, to Kent, taking a look at Shepherd Neame and their Bishop's Finger Kentish Strong Ale, clocking in at 5.4%. 500ml bottle in this classic looking, very classic looking bottle, simply as that. Love that artwork. It's very traditional. You get the signpost there, and there's of course therein lies the name and its significance. So it says back here, a lot of text. The award-winning beer from Britain's oldest brewer takes its name from ancient signposts, pointing pilgrims to the shrine of Thomas a Becket at Canterbury Cathedral. A perennial favorite, since its launch back in 1958, Bishop's Finger is brewed using Kentish hops, barley and chalk-filtered mineral water drawn from deep beneath Shepherd Neame's Faversham brewery. It holds protected geographical indication status as a Kentish strong ale, guaranteeing the provenance of its ingredients. And there you go, guys. There you go. Bishop's Finger, Kentish Strong Ale. I have been drinking this back in the day in big amounts. There's the bottle cap, one of my old favorites back in the day. But now I haven't had this beer in many years. Let's give it a spin, guys, and see what it brings to the table. Lovely amount of smoke. So let's see what this one brings to the table. Shepherd Neame, one of the oldest breweries in Britain, perhaps the oldest. I think they say that themselves. I don't know if that's correct or I don't know. I don't think. Basically, I don't know. But they say themselves, I think, that they are the oldest brewery in Britain. Okay, there we go. Perfect pour, right? Look at that. In a classical pint glass, of course. Can't go wrong. Right, guys. So, of course, clear glass bottle. And that's not perhaps a good thing always. But we will come to that. We got a pinkish worth of a nice off-white head. Small bubbles on top. Very clear looking. Copper color, brownish. Can hear the carbonation hissing and fizzing. Lovely presentation. Look at that. Lovely. Onto the nose. See what we get. So it's certainly got a little bit of, to be honest, a little bit of that metallic copper coin aroma to it. Malty, fruity. But definitely that chestnut aroma. But also that metallic copper coin sensation on the nose. That, like many beer reviewers have stated before. But I get that as well. Okay, so with that said, let's dive in, guys, see what we get. Bishop's Finger. Cheers. It's very drinkable. It's nice. It's classic. It's very drinkable, guys. Now, as I said, I haven't had this beer in many years. So it's always interesting to return because your palate changes with time, of course. I don't know if they brew this beer exactly the same way they did, 25 years ago. I don't know. Again, you certainly get that copper coin taste as well, a little bit metallic taste. Dry, malty back end. Slight floral hoppiness to it. Faint hint of fruitiness. It's a very classical taste, guys. It's a very, very classical taste. Now, I did not get any skunkiness out of the bottle with the clear bottle in mind, because the UV lighting from the sun or from the UV lights from in a supermarket or in a store or whatever can affect the hops, of course. Provide the beer with a little bit of a kind of a skunky, nasty odor, but I did not get that on this one, guys. The body of the beer, unfortunately, is a little bit thin. It's not rich that I would have hoped for. Anyways, final sip. For me, it's very drinkable. A little bit thin-bodied, fruity, chestnutty, copper coiny. Definitely that metallic taste to it. Slight floral, dry back end. For me, it's a classical beer. It is what many people would love to drink. I mean, it's a good, respectable drink. However, it's not a craft beer. And if you're just only used to craft beers, you won't probably like this. But I go both ways. I love craft beer, but I also love myself a good old traditional beer. And Bishop's Finger is as traditional as you can get. For me, very, very nice indeed. Still super drinkable. Although I would have hoped for a little bit of a richer body and a little bit perhaps more pronounced taste in some regards. A little bit more oomph to it, but I understand it's a traditional beer. Don't really mind that metallic taste, actually. It's kind of part and parcel of this whole beer, I guess. So, no, for me, still, I'm going to be generous, guys, because I love that. I would have easily, I mean, I can see myself drink pint after pint of this if I'm in that mood. So I'm going to be generous. I'm going to give this one a 3.75 out of 5. Classic beer. Thank you for watching.